What's up? What's good? What's happening? And welcome to She Wants It All podcast. I go by Lou, and no, I'm not going to give you my government. Although I do like you, and I appreciate you for listening to the podcast, but we ain't that cool. Anywho, this podcast is going to cover a variety of different topics, but primarily it's going to talk about the ups and downs of womanhood and the complex journey that womanhood entails. So if that, tickles your fancy, I hope that you enjoy the rest of the episode. And thanks again for listening. Ooh, it's the lights, passion, Hollywood. I don't know if you're familiar with that song, but it's a song that the Queen, Beyonce, and Mr. Sean Carter did. I think it was on her first album, but I must say that in that song, Mr. Jay-Z, Mr. Big Pimpin', Spinach Cheese, Mr. It's a Hard Knock Life, Sean Carter said that Hollywood, it ain't for everybody. And I'm going to piggyback on what Mr. Jay-Z said. And I will say that parenthood, it ain't for everybody. People are posting their cute babies and the so cute and cuddly and, that nice baby smell. But as a parent myself, parenthood is no walk in the park. It is no walk in the park. This is freaking hard. It is freaking hard. It's hard. It's really hard. I wish that more people were honest about just how hard parenting is and just how much of a toll it takes on literally every part of your being, every part of your life. Is it a blessing? Absolutely. Absolutely it's a blessing. I know there's a lot of people out there that, want to be parents and dream to be parents. Personally, myself, I knew I wanted to have a family very young. Maybe like 11, 12-ish, I knew I wanted to have a family. I knew I wanted to have kids, married, big house, white picket fence. Yeah, I've always wanted to be a parent. And I just feel like a lot of it is kind of pushed on from society, especially on women. Especially on women. And this isn't just for women, because a lot of men, I know there's a lot of men that are in limbo right now as well as to if they want to have kids. But I know that that's something that's pushed on women a lot in society. Patriarchy is pushed on women a lot. But I will say to any men and women out there that are in limbo and aren't too sure yet, take your time. For those of you that know, cool, make the decision that's best for you. Those of you that already know you don't want that, cool. Again, make the decision that's best for you. But those that are in limbo, take your time. Take your time. Take your time. And everybody has their reasons for why they don't want kids or don't want that, big house. What is that thing again? First come love, then come marriage, then come baby, and the baby carriage. That whatever, is that a nursery rhyme? I don't think that's a nursery rhyme. But not everybody wants that. Not everybody wants that. And, you never really understand. Not that you don't understand, but it's not your place to understand why people don't want that. And there could be a variety of reasons. Some people may not have had the best childhood and they don't want to, place that trauma on their kids or place the burden of that trauma on their kids. Some people don't want to pass on any generational, curses or generational cycles. Some people do believe in that. I personally believe in things like that, but some people don't want to pass those things on. Some people, let's be straight up. Some people are selfish. They'll tell you straight up, I'm too selfish to have a child. And I get it. When you're independent and you don't have to answer to anybody, when you're allowed to spend your money on yourself and not worry about, Junior needs diapers and Junior has a cavity now and It's like when you have that, and then you all of a sudden you have to think about raising a little human being that can't do anything for themselves. It's okay to say, I'm too selfish, or hey, I'm already having a hard time taking care of myself, raising myself, nurturing myself. I don't want to have to think about taking care of a little human being that can't do absolutely nothing for themselves. And that is an honest answer. There is nothing wrong with that at all. And I've heard people say all the time, I'm too selfish to have a child. There's nothing wrong with that. If you know yourself and you know you can't handle it, you can't deal with everything that comes with it, and you're happy with your life the way that it is, there's nothing wrong with that. And again, you owe nobody an explanation at all. At all. Going back to that marriage and having kids is the end all be all for women. Stop giving women a time clock for their womb. It ain't your business. It's not your business. It's not. I don't understand why if a woman is, in her late 20s or in her 30s, all of a sudden it's like if you're not married, you don't have kids, you have nothing in life. You have nothing to fulfill you. Stop. Just stop it. Just stop. Just stop. And if a woman does make that decision, there are so many other things in life that can be fulfilling. It can be your career. It can be your spouse. It can be your partner. It can be, if you're in arts, if you're traveling, there's so many other things that women can find fulfilling in life. Stop giving women a time clock for their womb. It ain't your business. And right now I'm primarily talking to the moms and the aunties and the grandmas, that love to. We got to be honest with ourselves. As toxic and horrible as patriarchy is, a lot of times it's the women that are pushing it and passing it on to the newer generations. Let's be honest about that. As horrible as it is and as toxic as it is, a lot of times it's the women that are passing that on. You gotta cook for your man. You gotta be sexy. You gotta take care of your man. Otherwise, somebody else gonna take him from you. If he ain't beating you, stay with him. And even if he's beating you, learn how to duck. You know what I mean? Like, if he's cheating on you, at least he's coming home. We gotta stop passing on this toxic patriarchy to the new generations coming up. And I'm seeing that a lot of times it's the women that are pushing it. It's the women. I mean, hey, look at the 53%. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. Maybe another time. I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, a lot of times it's the women. It's the women. Yeah. I've noticed that even in my own family, a lot of times it's the older women that are still living in the ice age. It's the older women. I don't understand it, but a lot of times it's the women that are still pushing that toxic patriarchy way of thinking. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. And it's like, oh, he cheating on you, but he paying the bills though. Even though he got 2 or 3 different families, he's still paying the bills. He's still taking care of all his kids. So just stay there. At least you got a man. Can we stop pushing that? Can we stop? Can we stop? Can we stop teaching little girls that their self-worth and validation come from men? Can we stop that? Can we? Oh my goodness. It's just terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible, Your Honor. Terrible. That guy's funny. Yeah, let's stop pushing that. Like having a man defines a woman. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's stop pushing that narrative. Let's stop pushing that narrative. We ain't doing that in 2020 and beyond. We not doing that in 2020 and beyond. No, we not. No, we not. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We not doing that 2020 and beyond. No, ma'am. Let's not push that narrative anymore. I mean, yeah, a lot of toxic patriarchy is pushed on and passed on to the younger generation by women. I've noticed that in my own life. I've noticed that by talking to a lot of older women, they're still stuck in the 40s, they're still stuck in the 50s. Some of them still stuck in the Ice Age, baby. They're still stuck in the Ice Age. Yeah. The dinosaurs done died out. You know, we gotta let patriarchy die out too. Yeah. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. And please, por favor, don't have kids to keep a man. Por favor, don't do that. Don't do that. You know, if you ever feel like you have to do that to keep a man, that man is not worth keeping. Plain and simple. That man is not worth keeping. You know, I see tweets all the time saying that you can't keep a man that doesn't want to be kept. Personally, you can't keep anybody. You know, we're human beings. We know right from wrong. We're all able to make our own decisions. You know, you can't keep anybody. At the end of the day, you can love somebody all you want to. You can give them the world and they could still screw you over. They could still mess you up. At the end of the day, we all have what is called free will. We all have it. You know, it's okay to be in a relationship with somebody. It's okay to be with somebody. You know, you're in this together. You're all in together. But at the end of the day, you're individually responsible for yourselves. You're responsible for your own actions and the consequences thereof. You know, so you can't keep anybody. It's just we're not animals. We're not pets. And even pets run away sometimes. So you can't keep people. You know, you have to be able to love somebody and still find a way to put yourself above that love, even if it's just a little bit. You have to be a little selfish with your love, even in a relationship, because people be peopling, you know? People be peopling and people stay peopling. So you really can't keep anybody. You know, so you gotta be a little selfish in everything that you do. Because at the end of the day, you have to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and love everything that you see, because you can't break up with this. You could break up with Johnny. You could break up with Tammy, you know, but you can't break up with this. So, yeah, people gonna be peopling. So please don't have a kid to keep a man. Just don't. Just don't. And if you ever feel like you're in this situation, again, save yourself the heartache, save yourself the pain, save yourself the, you know, the generational trauma, the daddy issues, the mommy issues. Just walk away. I don't think men do that. I've never heard of a man doing that. Personally, I've never heard of a man doing that, but men, please don't do that either. Don't do that either. Don't try to have a baby to keep a woman. Don't do that either. Please don't do that. Yeah. Having kids is hard. Being a parent is freaking hard. Freaking hard. Hardest thing I've ever done. Hardest thing I've ever done. Wouldn't recommend it. No, I'm just playing. Nah, it's a blessing. Kids are a blessing. I'm just joking around. It's a blessing. It's hard. It is hard. It's ridiculously hard. But, you know, it's scary beautiful. It's hard. But when you come home from work and you're tired and you get the little baby cuddles and little baby kisses, I don't know. I just love the smell of babies and baby breath. Babies, I don't know. It just makes me so happy inside. It makes me so happy. Like, I can feel the endorphins rushing in my brain like, oh, this is nice. This is nice. I love cuddling with my babies. and getting little kisses. And you know they can't really kiss you, so they're just like gnawing at your face. It's cute. It's the cutest thing. But yeah, um, it's amazing. It really is amazing, and I absolutely love it. Um, I saw this tweet. I can't remember who tweeted it, but I saw this tweet a couple months ago, and they were like, "Y'all be watching y'all kids after work." I mean, what did you think we were doing, ma'am? What did you think we were doing? We don't get no days off. We don't get no vacation from those kids. We don't get no spring break. I don't understand. You no comprende. I don't understand. We don't get no days off. It don't matter if you sick. It don't matter if you don't feel good. It don't matter if you had no money. We don't get no days off, babe. We don't. We don't get no days off. We don't get no overtime pay either. You know what I'm saying? We don't get no overtime pay. Heck, we don't get no pay, period. We don't get no pay at all. We don't get no pay, period. Exclamation point, semicolon, comma, whatever the hell y'all young whippersnappers saying now. We don't get no pay at all. It would be nice to get some pay, but we don't get no pay at all, child. It's free. The work we do is free. It's gratis. It's gratis. Being a parent is gratis. What do you get for being a parent? You get little kisses, little cuddles, you know. Sometimes you get thrown up on, you know. Sometimes you get that. Sometimes you get a little poop on you. You get a little poop on your shirt. Like a little brooch. A little poop brooch right here. Sometimes you get poop under your fingernails. Sometimes you actually get throw up in your mouth. You know. Yeah. Those are the gifts of being a parent. Those are the rewards of being a parent. But for me personally, I think it's worth it. You know, I love my babies. I love my little crumb snatchers. So for me, I think it's worth it. For some people, you know, what I just said might freak them out or, you know, gross them out. So, but for me, I think it's worth it. You know, just see those little smiling faces. They can make you mad. They can, you know, you could be tired and I've gotten no sleep the past month. That's me. I haven't gotten any sleep the past month. That's okay. You know, I see that little smile, those little dimpled cheeks. You know, they cuddle up on you. They call you mama. They call you daddy. And it makes it all worthwhile. It makes everything. I really feel like baby cuddles could solve a lot of the world's problems. But, you know, that's another story. That's another story. But yeah. Yeah. It's worth it. It's worth it. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. And you know, I'm not gonna say to have kids when you're ready. Because to be quite honest, I don't think anybody's ever truly ready for what being a parent, what comes with being a parent. I don't think anybody's truly ready. You know, you could be in a great relationship, you could have the career of your dreams, you could have, you know, the crazy bonus, you know, you could have the home, you could have the stable family structure, you could have, you know, extended family there to help. But just how hard it is and the adjustment that it takes to take care of a little person or multiple little people, I don't feel like you're ever truly ready. And that's why I say it's just something that you learn and you go with day by day. You learn, you go with day by day. You know, I don't feel like you're ever truly ready. I don't think you're ever truly ready. I was married, had a career, had a home, all that good stuff. And I still feel like we weren't ready. I don't think you're ever truly ready. It's a beautiful journey, but it comes with a whirlwind of emotions. You know, it's you're never truly ready. You're never truly ready. So I'm not gonna say to have kids when you're ready. Just I feel like as you get older, as you grow in your walk of life, that you'll figure out the best decision for you, for yourself. You'll figure out the best decision for yourself, for sure. Yeah, as you experience different things, meet new people, really start learning who you are as a person, really start loving and learning yourself, to the core of your being. I think then you'll be able to make a decision for yourself, for sure, for sure. But I would never say to have kids when you're ready, because I don't feel like anybody's ever truly ready for it. It's such a big responsibility. It's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful, It's beautiful. I will say it again. It's beautiful, but you just have to figure it out for yourself. You have to figure it out for yourself. Yeah. All in all, whether it's your choice to have kids or not, the best way that I could say to prepare for having kids, or even just to figure out if that's the best decision for you, is to focus on your mental health. Focus on your mental health. Read those books. Go see that therapist. Try to make time to unwind. Try to do things that you enjoy doing. Try to find ways to free your mind. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. Try to find ways to free your mind. Just focus on your mental health, and everything will align. Everything will align, whether that's your decision to be a parent or not. Everything will align. Mental health is, I would say, again, the best way to prepare yourself for something like this. It's the best way to prepare yourself. Because if this is not in order, your whole life's going to be out of order. Everything's going to be out of order. This whole courtroom is out of order. Okay? Everything's going to be out of order. Focus on this first. Focus on your mental health. That's the most important thing. The most important thing. Find some time to have some me time. Find some time to, again, do things that you enjoy. Find a hobby. I'm really big on therapy, so I'm gonna push therapy a lot. And no, Oprah's not your therapist. Oprah's not even doing a talk show anymore. She's not your therapist. She's not. She doesn't know you. Oprah doesn't know you. Sorry. And I love Jesus, I love Jesus. That's my everything. I love Jesus. But I do feel like that people like therapists and mentors and counselors, people like that were put on here to help other people. So I think that therapy is very important. It's not something to dismiss, especially if you feel like you could benefit from it. It's not something to dismiss at all. So, Jesus is amazing. Oprah's cool. Sometimes. Oprah's cool. But therapy. Therapy is very good. It's very good. Get your mental right. Get your mental in order, and everything will fall into place. Whether that's your decision to be a parent or not. Get your mental in order, and then start going down the line. I can't talk. Then start going down the line to figure out what's best for you. But again, the best advice I can give to those that are in limbo and aren't too sure yet is to take your time. Take your time, figure it out for yourself. Do what is best for you, and don't let society, don't let your family, don't let your grandma, don't let your mama, don't let society make a lifelong decision for you. do that for yourself. And that's all I wanted to talk about today. Thank you for listening. All three of y'all. Thank you for listening, and I shall see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.